So the what are the importance of pH in everyday life? Okay, so in that fourth one, there is what pH of animal, pH of animals. So as you know that our body works within the pH range 7.0 to 7.8. Okay, our body also work within the pH range, work within pH range of 7.0 to 7.8. Okay, so this our body also work pH range of 7.0 to 7.8. Okay, and if the rainwater, if the pH of the rainwater is less than 5.6, then that rainwater is called what? Acid rain. That is called what? Acid rain. When the pH of rainwater, when the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, if the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, then it is called acid rain. Then it is called acid rain. And the acid rain is very dangerous for the animals, okay, as well as aquatic animals and as well as human beings. Okay, why? Because acid rain contains the more acidic substance. So when this acid rain flow into the rivers or lakes, then it will be very difficult for the aquatic life. The survival of aquatic life become difficult when the acid rain flow into the rivers. Why? Because their acidity will be increases. The river water acidity will be increases when the acid rain flow into the rivers. Okay, so that you should remember that when acid rain flows into the river, when acid rain flows into the river, flows into the rivers, it lowers the pH, it lowers the pH of the river water, pH of the river water. It nothing but acidic will be increases, pH will be decreases. It nothing but acid will be increases, so that it is very difficult for the aquatic life to be survived. So if you want to neutralize this acid, then we have to add one base. Okay, now the river water is acidic. Now the river water is acid. So you have to add, what you have to add? Base you have to add to neutralize this acid which is came from the acid rain. So what base you will add in the river water? In the river water, we have to add one base so that it neutralizes the acid. So what base we will add?
So calcium oxide.
Calcium oxide. Okay. And
CaCO3.
CaCO3. Correct. These are the substance which are the base. The base CaCO3 and calcium oxide are the base. Okay. So mainly we will add in this calcium carbonate. Okay. Calcium carbonate is often added. Acidic is commonly is okay. Calcium carbonate is often added to acidic river water. Acidic river. Why we are adding this calcium carbonate in the river water? To neutralize. For what purpose? To neutralize the acid. To neutralize the acid. Okay, to neutralize the acid that comes from where? That comes from acid rain. Okay, so in that way we can able to protect our aquatic animals. Okay, so that calcium carbonate is the actually the base which is often added to acidic river water to neutralize the acid that comes from acid rain. That is the pH of the animals. Okay, the pH of the animals in that first, our body, our body works within the pH range 7.0 to 7.8. And when the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, then it is called what? Acid rain. When the acid rain flow into the river, it lowers the pH of rainwater. And if the acid is increases in the rainwater, then we have to add calcium carbonate. We have to add to acidic river so that it neutralizes the acid which is present in the river. Self-defense by animals and the plants by the chemical way. Okay. So here, self-defense. So some of the animals, okay, some of the animals like honeybee, red ant, okay, wasp, they inject when they'll sting to the person, when they'll sting to the person, they will inject, okay, they will inject, what they will inject? No, they will inject acid. This two will inject the acid, and this one will inject the liquid base, okay. Base, this will be injected by the wasp, will be inject the base, and honeybee, red ant will inject the acid. So whenever honeybee, you know that honeybee will sting a person, then you will feel lot of pain, okay, and irritation, pain and irritation. So what we have to do when the acid, when the honeybee sting a person and it inject the acid, then what we have to do? How you can get the relief from the pain? Okay, how you get the relief from the pain? Then we have to apply the base, the thing with baking soda you have to apply on the stung area so that you'll get the relief. Okay, that is called what? Warfare. So just now what animals we are talking, how the self-defense, how you can do the self-defense by the animals. So that what, here we have the honeybee. Honeybee. Okay, honeybee. What honeybee will inject? When honeybee sting a person,
Acid.
acid it will,
Acid.
acid in. Red ant also will inject
Acid.
acid. Yeah.
Methanoic acid.
Yeah, methanoic acid or formic acid. So what will happen now when the acid they will inject, then whatever, then you will feel the pain. Then you will get the pain. Okay. Then how you can relief from the pain? How you get the relief from the pain?
By treating it with base.
By treating with the base, correct. By treating with the base. So what base you will use in this case?
Baking
Baking
soda.
soda.
Baking soda you have to use. Baking soda. Baking soda which is always available in your house, so that you can use and you can apply on the stung area so that you get the relief. You will get the relief from the pain. And what about this wasp? Wasp, when the sting the person, what it
Liquid
inject?
base.
It inject the base liquid or alkaline is also called. That is also called what? Alkaline liquid. It inject alkaline liquid. So when it inject alkaline liquid and on your skin, then again you will get the pain because it is a base. Bases also will give the pain. Okay, so how you will get the relief?
So by treating with acid.
By treating with acid. By treating with acid. Now here, which acid will be available in your house?
Vinegar.
Vinegar, correct answer. Vinegar is available in your house. So vinegar, we have to treat with vinegar so that you will get the relief from the pain. Okay. So honeybee will be inject acid that is called methanoic acid or formic acid so that you'll get the pain. So this pain you can get the relief by applying the baking soda. Likewise, wasp is also will sting a person and it inject the alkaline liquid, which gives the pain. Okay. So this, whenever vinegar is applying on the stung area, will get the relief. So here the first one is what? When a honeybee stings a person, when honeybee stings a person, what it inject? It inject an methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. Okay. Into the skin, which causes immense pain. Okay, you know that honeybee, lot of pain will give you. Pain and irritation. Okay, so pain and irritation. Then what we have to do? Then by rubbing a baking soda solution, rubbing baking soda solution on the stung area, wherever it is sting, no, in that area you have to apply the baking soda solution. Okay, of the skin. So it gives the relief. So why it gives the relief? Because you know that. Why? Because being a base, baking soda neutralize. What it neutralize? It neutralize the acid injected by bee sting. Okay. So that is what important. When honeybee is sting a person, it inject the methanoic acid into the skin, and which causes immense pain, and irritation. Then by rubbing a baking soda solution on the stung area, okay, of the skin, gives relief from the pain. Why we have to apply the baking soda? Because baking soda is a base which is neutralize the acid which is injected by the bee. Why we have to apply the baking soda? Because baking soda is a base. So acid and base, when they react, you know that it neutralize the acid. Neutralization reaction takes place. What about the second point about the wasp? When a wasp stings, it inject. What it inject? It inject an alkaline liquid. Okay, alkaline liquid into the skin. Alkaline liquid into the skin. Okay. Then how you get the by rubbing vinegar on the stung area, of the skin, give relief. Skin give relief from the pain. Okay. Why? Because vinegar is a acidic in nature. Okay, because vinegar is an acidic in nature. Vinegar being an acidic, it neutralize alkaline liquid. Okay, it neutralizes the alkaline liquid. Okay, so here Some plants, okay, some plants also give painful sting. Some plants also give painful stings. Okay, some plants. So in that some plants, there is a one plant called a nettle plant. So nettle plant will be found in the jungle. Okay, nettle found in the jungle. The nettle leaves have a stinging hair. So in that one plant, there is called a nettle plant. Okay, nettle plant is found in the jungle. Okay, found in the jungles. So these nettle plants have a stinging hair. Okay, stinging hair. The nettle leaves having a stinging hairs. Stinging hairs. Okay, this stinging hairs will produce a liquid. What liquid? That acidic liquid. When the person accidentally touch the leaves of the nettle plant, then this leaves of the nettle plants will inject the methanoic acid into the skin, and the person again feel pain and burning sensation. Then what you will do if there is a acid is injected by the nettle leaves on your skin, on your skin the nettle plants inject this acid, then how you can protect yourself, how you can defend yourself, because this nettle leaves inject the methanoic acid into your skin. So again you will get what? Pain, irritation, and the burning. Okay, a lot of burning pain. So what you will do now? So now what you will
So
do?
if we have baking soda, we can apply that.
Yes, if we have baking soda, because baking soda is what? Base. So if the baking soda is available with you, then you can apply on the stung area and you get the relief from the pain. Okay, baking soda is what? Is the base. Okay, then you'll get the relief from the pain. Suppose if you do not have the baking soda, so don't no need to problem, because in the jungle, how you will
There,
get the
there
baking?
will be a dog's plant.
Yes, exactly correct. Okay, surrounding of this nettle plant, surrounding the nettle plant, there will be one more plant will be available always. Okay, one more plant that is called what? Dog plant. Okay, dog plant. The leaves of the dog plant having the base liquid. Okay, one base liquid. So when dog plant leaves, when you apply on the stem of the nettle plant, then you will get the relief. Okay, so the dog plant is always available surrounding of this nettle plant. So this dog plant leaves having some base liquid. Okay, so no need to, because in jungle you will not carry the baking soda. So in the jungle there will be two plants will be available, that is the nettle plants and the dog plants. So nettle plant will inject acid on your skin so that you'll get the pain. And there's one more plant that is called a dog plant. The dog plant having a liquid. It is a mild liquid, okay, a mild base liquid. So this base liquid you apply on the stung area so that you will get what? Relief from the pain. So no need to worry about that. Two plants are also always available in the jungle. One will give you the pain and one will give you the relief from the pain. See that? Two plants having different work, different function of the work. One will be giving you the pain and one will be relief, giving relief from the pain. Okay, giving relief from the pain. So one is the first plant. There is a dog nettle plant. Okay, when a person touch the leaves of a nettle plant, okay, nettle plant, the stinging hairs, okay, the stinging hair of the nettle leaves inject the methanoic acid. It injects methanoic acid into the skin. Into the skin. Then the person will feel out pain. Skin of the person, causing pain and irritation. Pain and irritation. Then what will do? Then, if the baking soda is available with you, apply baking soda. Otherwise, dog plant. Otherwise, the dog plant. Okay. So two ways are there. One way is what? The nettle sting being acidic can be neutralized by rubbing baking soda, can be neutralized by baking soda on the skin, by rubbing baking soda on the skin, or dog plant will be available. The dog plant, okay, the dog, DOCK plant, dog plant. So this dog plant is always often grows beside the nettle plant, beside the nettle plant. By rubbing the leaf, okay, by rubbing the with the leaf of a dog plant on the stung area, of the skin, give relief, So see that. That is the way you can able to self-defense by the plants. So there are two plants. One is called the nettle plants. The stinging hair of the nettle plant inject methanoic acid, which causes the burning pain and irritation. Then you can apply the baking soda if available with you. Then you get the relief from the pain. Otherwise, beside of that the nettle plant, there is one more plant will be grow. That plant name is dog plant. The dog plant leaves when you will rub on the stung area, then also you will get the relief. So that two way you can able to get the relief by applying the baking soda, or you can apply the leaf of the dog plant. So this is the one we can say that there is a self-defense by the animals and the plants through the chemical warfare.